Hi everyone, I'm Danny, and in today's video I'm going to take you through how to check yourself for diastasis recti. Make sure you watch to the end where I share my tips on how to improve your testing accuracy. So first, when we check for diastasis recti, we're going to be checking at rest, and then we are going to be checking with a head lift. After we perform both of those, then we are going to compare and we're going to interpret our findings. After that, I'll share my tips on how to improve your testing accuracy. So let's get to it. So we're going to start by laying on our sides and rolling onto our back. All postpartum women should not go straight back down. Onto your side and then roll onto your back. So first we're going to test at rest. Make sure your knees are bent. One hand goes behind your head. You're going to take 2 fingers and you're going to place them like this so your palm is facing you. You're going to push down with consistent pressure, feeling your linea alba, seeing how far you can push down and how wide the gap is. You're going to stop about 1 inch above your pubic bone. Next, we're going to test with the exhale and head lift. You're going to lift your head 1 inch above the ground. No more than 1 inch, and you're going to exhale at the exact same time that you lift your head. You will perform the same movements with your fingers. And then relax. Now let's interpret our findings from rest versus head lift. Did you notice when you lifted your head that your linea alba was more tight and more taut? That's a good sign. That means your linea alba can form tension. Did you notice not much of a difference between at rest and with the head lift? That's okay. That just means you might have a more compromised linea alba, and it just may take you a little bit longer to heal it, but it's still possible. One thing you need to know is that the depth is more important than the width. A 2-finger shallow depth gap is considered more severe than a 3-finger not so shallow gap in diastasis recti. So make sure you're paying attention to the depth versus the width. Now for my tips on how to improve your testing accuracy. Number 1, avoid testing when you are bloated or within 1 hour of eating. All of this will take your abdominals and push them against your abdominal wall, which will cause an inaccurate test. Number 2, make sure to exhale at the same exact time that you lift your head off the ground. Number 3, make sure to only lift your head 1 inch above the ground. If you lift your head too high, it will actually cause your gap to close, giving you an inaccurate reading.